As the final stretch of the election season approaches, October has unleashed a whirlwind of political shocks and controversies for Donald Trump. Known for his fiery personality and provocative statements, the former president finds himself embroiled in a series of explosive scandals, political setbacks, and public confrontations that threaten to upend his campaign. From shocking revelations by his former chief of staff John Kelly to disturbing allegations related to his past relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, Trump is facing an uphill battle, with his once unshakable base showing signs of faltering. In this video, we'll explore the significant October surprises that have hit Trump, the reactions from key political figures, and how these developments are shaping the 2024 election landscape. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. So, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe right now. And if you're already subscribed, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. Alright, let's dive right into it. 1. John Kelly's explosive testimony, a betrayal or a warning. The first major blow to Trump came from none other than his former chief of staff, General John Kelly. A decorated military leader and once a trusted advisor in Trump's administration, Kelly has now emerged as a key voice warning against Trump's return to power. In interviews, Kelly accused Trump of fascist tendencies and went as far as to say that the former president praised Adolf Hitler during his tenure in the White House. The general's comments have sent shockwaves through political circles and fueled public debates about Trump's suitability for office. Trump's furious response. Trump's reaction was swift and scathing, labeling Kelly as tough but dumb and a lowlife in late-night social media posts. He accused Kelly of suffering from derangement syndrome and fabricating stories out of personal animosity. The attacks against Kelly have backfired in some respects, as many political pundits argue that Kelly, who had been admired across the political spectrum, has no incentive to lie. This raises questions about whether Trump's attempts to discredit Kelly will only amplify the general's accusations. Why Kelly's words matter. As a respected figure with years of experience in the military and government, Kelly's stark warning serves as a wake-up call for many moderate Republicans and independents. His testimony also adds credibility to concerns that Trump's second term could be marked by authoritarianism, with fewer checks in place to curb his excesses. 2. Vice President Kamala Harris speaks out. A 911 call to America. Amidst the chaos, Vice President Kamala Harris took the opportunity to respond directly to John Kelly's comments during a CNN town hall. She described Kelly's revelations as a 911 call to the American people, urging voters to take the general's warnings seriously. Harris's direct, no-nonsense approach solidified her stance as one of the leading voices in the Democratic Party, especially as the election draws near. Kamala Harris calls Trump a fascist. In a bold move, Harris unequivocally called Trump a fascist during the town hall, echoing sentiments previously expressed by General Mark Milley. The vice president's decision to confront Trump with such strong language signals a shift in Democratic strategy. They are no longer mincing words. Harris's statements marked a pivotal moment, framing the election as a battle between democracy and authoritarianism. 3. Trump's disturbing echoes of Hitler, a dangerous parallels. One of the most jarring aspects of Kelly's revelations was his claim that Trump admired Adolf Hitler's leadership style and expressed a desire to have generals like those who served under Hitler. This statement has spurred comparisons between Trump's rhetoric and that of Hitler, particularly regarding his repeated use of divisive language to stoke fear and hatred. The dangerous rhetoric, side-by-side comparisons to illustrate the growing concern. The Midas Touch Network created a graphic comparing Trump's statements to those of Hitler. Both leaders have employed eerily similar phrases, from "I will take care of the enemy within" to "migrants are poisoning the blood of our country." While such comparisons have long been debated, the growing body of evidence, from both Trump's public speeches and private comments, leaves many questioning how far he might go if given a second chance at the presidency. 4. The Jeffrey Epstein scandal resurfaces. Another October surprise came in the form of new allegations linking Trump to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. Former model Stacey Williams accused Trump of groping her in 1993 during what she described as a twisted game orchestrated by Epstein. Williams provided a postcard allegedly sent by Trump after the incident, adding further weight to her claims. The Epstein connection. What does this mean for Trump's campaign? Trump has long tried to distance himself from Epstein, despite photographic evidence and eyewitness accounts placing them together at various social events. These new allegations not only revive an unsavory chapter of Trump's past, but also serve as a reminder of the various legal troubles he faces outside of the political arena. The accusations could further erode Trump's support among suburban women and other key voting demographics. 5. Trump's bizarre rants. Cognitive decline or campaign strategy. At a recent rally, Trump addressed concerns about his cognitive health, dismissing the idea that he was mentally unfit to serve as president. Ironically, in the same speech, he made a series of confusing and contradictory statements, including a moment where he accidentally said that America would quickly become energy dependent again if he were elected, a rare admission of truth given his administration's failings in that area. The cognitive decline debate. Trump's apparent cognitive decline has become a topic of conversation, not just among his opponents, but also within his own party. Democratic strategist Eric Swalwell released a new campaign ad parodying Trump's mental state, depicting him in a nursing home, where he could indulge in his favorite activities like rage posting at 3 a.m. The ad went viral, intensifying the scrutiny on Trump's fitness for office. 6. The Tucker Carlson debacle, Daddy Trump, and authoritarian fantasies. At a recent Trump event, Tucker Carlson delivered a bizarre, authoritarian-tinged speech comparing Trump to a strict father figure who needs to spank disobedient Americans. Carlson repeatedly referred to Trump as daddy, drawing widespread criticism for his overtly fascistic language and disturbing metaphor. A cult of personality. Carlson's speech, which was intended to rally support for Trump, instead raised eyebrows for its creepy and authoritarian undertones. The rhetoric coming from Trump surrogates, including figures like Carlson, underscores the cult-like devotion that has taken hold among Trump's base. However, it also alienates more moderate Republicans who fear the direction Trump and his inner circle are heading. 7. Polling data. Harris gains ground as Trump stumbles. Despite the flurry of October surprises, some polls suggest that Trump's campaign may not be as resilient as it once was. A Monmouth poll showed Vice President Kamala Harris leading Trump by 3 points, with a 5-point lead among highly motivated voters. In key swing states like Michigan and Wisconsin, Harris is either gaining ground or tied with Trump, a significant shift from earlier in the campaign. Harris's growing appeal. Union workers, particularly those in the auto industry, have expressed growing support for Harris, thanks in part to her administration's efforts to revitalize manufacturing jobs and support worker rights. In states like Michigan and Pennsylvania, Harris has pulled ahead, buoyed by endorsements from major labor unions. 8. The DOJ's warning to Elon Musk. Vote buying allegations. As Trump battles his October surprises, his allies are also facing legal challenges. The Department of Justice, DOJ, recently issued a warning to Elon Musk over allegations of vote buying in Pennsylvania. Musk's involvement in offering financial incentives to voters has raised red flags and could result in serious legal consequences. With just days to go until the election, Donald Trump's campaign is teetering on the edge. The multiple October surprises, from John Kelly's devastating testimony to the resurfacing of allegations related to Jeffrey Epstein, have put Trump on the defensive. His increasingly erratic behavior, bizarre speeches, and cognitive missteps only add to the perception that his time in politics may be coming to an end. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris has seized the moment, offering a clear contrast to Trump's authoritarian style. As the election looms, the battle lines are clear. Democracy versus authoritarianism, competence versus chaos. While Trump's base remains loyal, the question remains whether he can expand his appeal enough to secure a second term. In these final days, every misstep could prove costly, and for Donald Trump, October has been anything but smooth sailing.